Well, it's a bizarre trend that has come with tragedy here in Western New York, cars crashing into buildings. And now one local company's research could make a big difference. News 4's Luke Moretti takes a closer look at protecting the public from runaway cars in tonight's special assignment.
Could protective barriers similar to these save lives? One local restaurant owner is convinced of it after seeing it happen with her own eyes. Cheryl Stashak was behind the bar here at Schwabel's in West Seneca when the unexpected happened.
We heard this huge crash and pictures came flying off the wall.
A vehicle crashed into the building. No one was hurt, but it could have been disastrous. Cheryl believes, if not for these bollards or protective posts outside.
She would have pushed it directly into this wall over here and probably killed 3 people.
It can happen and has. 2 people died last month while eating at this restaurant, Cheeseburger in Amherst.
The goal here is to make things safer for the public.
Calspan Corporation here in Western New York has been tapped by the U.S. Department of Transportation to investigate the horrific crash.
We look at things from pedal position of the vehicle, human behavior in concert with the crash, the scene, both from an environmental perspective, lighting perspective, condition of the roadway.
Calspan has been at the forefront of testing high-end barrier protection systems, strong enough for the White House.
And even the ones we're talking about that would go in front of a retail center, they do their job.
They do, yes.
Yeah.
The town of Amherst did some research and found that in the last year and a half, there have been about 60 accidents involving buildings. 30 of those involve vehicles crashing where parking was perpendicular to the building.
I think it shows a trend that, on average, you're getting like 2 a month or so, sometimes 3 a month. So it's been happening for a long time.
Requiring protective barriers in certain circumstances, only for new construction, is something the town of Amherst is now considering.
We're not talking about big cement walls or anything like that. It could be planters, it could be a bench.
Beth Schultz was mindful of vehicles coming within feet of her table during a recent visit to Cheeseburger in Amherst.
I just have been watching when somebody leaves and there's an empty spot out there. I really think it'd be great if they ended up getting bollards put in out front of all restaurants.
After seeing it with her own eyes, barriers are a no-brainer as far as Cheryl Stashak is concerned.
Thank God we had the ones that we did. That's probably saved 3 people from being very injured.
After a very detailed review of the Cheeseburger fatal crash in Amherst, Calspan officials say they will report back to the federal government in an effort to make things safer in the real world. Luke Moretti, News 4.